Okay then, world, today is the day when we're going to go and meet and pay our final respects to Dead-Eye Dan, bless his heart. And I have so many jokes in my head I want to tell. You know, I know that when someone dies you really need to be respectful and all that, but me and Dead-Eye, we just poked and ribbed at each other all the time. And I'll give you an example. I took today off work to go to his memorial, funeral, whatever you want to call it. And me and Dead-Eye, when he was alive, we was always talking about, well, his work was different than my work. I think he was sort of semi-retired man of leisure or whatever, but he had worked enough so that he knew the joy of it. And we was always talking about, you know, wishing we had a day off. And I almost feel like saying, geez, Dead-Eye, thanks, you know. You died and croaked over and I got a day off work. Bless your heart, that was a big sacrifice for you to make, you know. And if he was alive, he'd laugh about that. We'd rib each other, you know. I'll do that more often, you know, things like that. But, you know, I got a feeling I'm going to be having conversations with Dead-Eye in my head for a long time, because he is in my head, and just because he's gone and died don't mean that ain't over. This boat here is a good example. We went out and bought this boat, and all the way down there I was thinking, okay. All the way down there I was thinking, oh, what am I going to tell Dead-Eye when he finds out I bought a pink boat? But then after we got the boat, I thought, well, it's not a pink boat, so we can argue about that. You know, he'll say it's a pink boat, and I'll say, no, it's not a pink boat. And I'll say it's a purple boat, and he'll say, well, it still don't matter. It's still pink and purple, they can pick, you know. And I just imagine all the fussing we're going to do. But, oh, anyway, today is the day, so I'm going to try to get past that. You know, it's important to laugh and be silly and make the best of what you got. I'm still living. I've done outlived some friends and some relatives. I was just thinking about it the other day. And I suppose as you get older, that's going to happen. So, with that said, I'm just going to move on here. So this is me moving on. I'm going to his funeral or his wake or whatever you want to call it later today. But I'm not going without some grease on my fingers and some metal dust in my pores. So I think I might spend part of this morning grinding on this coat cabinet some more, and various and sundry different things like that. And then in a little while we'll get ready and go pay our, well, it's not my last respects, but because I'm going to have respect for Dan for a long time, but I'll go pay my respects to my old buddy. I did want to put in this update too for 66 Hellride. He did pass away Monday evening. It was kind of a touchy time. I was trying to get some videos up, help the family raise some money. And by the way, the YouTube world just did an outstanding job of helping out with that. And I really wanted to say thanks, because y'all made me proud. You really did. But Hellride's girlfriend sent me a message and told me that he passed away Monday night. I had called her about something, and she was just pretty much in tears that night, so I knew things weren't good. But I just want to put that out there that Hellride's gone too, Jason. So, you know, these things happen. If you live long enough, you're going to outlive some of your friends, and you just have to move on. You just have to say, okay, glad I knew him. It was a blessing to me. Now I got to move on. I guess that's what we're doing here. So, okay then.